Hi everybody, this is Mothra. Today I'm going to talk about some new Godzilla PS3 information, and basically this information specifically is about some new cast of monsters to be shown in the game, now confirmed. There was this article in Japan, it was I guess a magazine, I think. It was from Japan. I think it's like Fuzu or something. I forgot what it was called, but it started with an F, I think, and it had a Z in the title. But it was a Japanese magazine, basically. And the Japanese magazine revealed 3 new kaijus that will be in the Godzilla PS3 game. And also, this list could hint the future of the SH Monster Arts line. What are the next figures going to make? So, here we go. Number 1, or not number 1, but just one of them, is Biollante. Now, of course, most people kind of expected Biollante since, you know, she's part of the SH Monster Arts line. But that's awesome. Biollante is an awesome kaiju, in my opinion. In my opinion, actually, my favorite kaiju. I mean, not my favorite kaiju, my favorite Godzilla monster. Not counting Godzilla, of course. But, you know, I really want to see how they actually do the design of Biollante. Honestly, I do not want them to go to the Godzilla Unleashed route. Because, honestly, I didn't really like too much the Godzilla Unleashed Biollante design, honestly. I don't know, just something about it I just didn't really like. And also, I don't want Biollante to be levitating on the air using the vines and all that stuff. No, I don't want that. I don't want to see that. I just want to see just Biollante using her regular tactics as she used in the actual Godzilla vs. Biollante 1989 film. So that's that. Another one they're going to do is Adult Mothra. I believe it was a Heisei version. And yeah, basically the fuzzy version is going to be in the PS3 game. Now, honestly, in my opinion, the Heisei Mothra, I don't really like the Heisei Mothra because it's too fuzzy. One of my least favorite Mothras, or if not, yeah, one of my least, not my least favorite out of all of them, but just overall, one of my least favorite Mongol Mothras. Because it's too fuzzy, but I want to see how they can do it. Like, the Unleashed was alright, I guess. I think the Unleashed could also do some work on the Mothra design. So just overall, I want them to look kind of like the SH Monster. I mean, that's basically how they're going to look like. But if you base it off on the SH Monster Arts, I kind of expect a pretty good design. Same thing for Biollante. Biollante looks pretty awesome, the SH Monster Arts figure. So that's basically how she's going to look like, and that's awesome. But anyway, now into Mothra. So basically, the Mothra looks pretty cool. It doesn't really look too fuzzy, which is perfect. So that's basically how she's going to look like in the PS3 game. We already have an idea how she's going to look like, so that's that. And the last one, most surprising one, and the one that's probably going to hint the future of the SH Monsters line, is none other than Jaguar. I don't know the rest of the song. Yeah, it's basically Jaguar. The infamous Jaguar and that infamous song. That was actually a pretty awesome song. But anyways, Jaguar, what a surprise. Jaguar has not been made as an SH Monsters figure, so we basically have no idea how he's exactly going to look like how his model is going to look like. Because there's literally nothing to base it off with. I mean, I guess the Bandai figure, but there's no super articulated Jaguar figure from what I've seen or known. I might be missing out on something. Maybe Revoltic may win, even though I don't think so. But from what I know, there's no super articulated Jaguar figure. So they can't really base it off on any of those sorts or any of that stuff. And SH Monster Arts, possibly they might do Jaguar next. Possibly, that's a possibility. But I wonder if Jaguar can actually change his sizes. The Jaguar and Godzilla Unleashed doesn't look too great. Honestly, most of the characters for Godzilla Unleashed, like their designs, don't look too great. Jaguar was alright. I think it can be improved in the Unleashed. But literally, we have literally no idea how he's exactly going to look like all his segment points, you know, whatever it is. We don't really know exactly how the design is going to look like in the PS3 game. And we also don't know his fight tactics. I'm also wondering if he's going to shoot this beam or something. Because Unleashed, what they did is that even with the monsters that don't have a beam, such as Variant, they added a beam for it because it can be more powerful. When they're going to do that, or they're just going to stay with the casual fight tactics that they had, and that means no beam for Jaguar. Possible. Yeah, possible. So that's basically it for this video. This was released in a Japanese magazine, as I mentioned earlier. So that's basically it. Tell me down below, what do you think of these 3 new kaijus that are going to be in the roster of the Godzilla PS3 game? So that's basically all for this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. This is Mothra Kaiju signing out.